Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here at the Lodging Conference. I've got Chris Russell with me, CEO of Spire. But first, I want to thank our friends over at Unifocus. Unifocus, technology that drives value. Please find them at unifocus.com. So you are focused on a great program helping families that have autistic members of the family enjoy your hotels. And I got to tell you, man, you don't pay enough attention to these types of groups. So tell us a little bit about what you're
Sure.
thinking.
Well, it's sort of based on personal experience
Yeah.
and based on the experience of my team. It seems like there's so many people that are impacted by autism. Right. Like somewhere 87% of families don't travel
Right.
because of autism. And because, there's so many different parts of the spectrum. There's very high functioning and there's also people with
One of my family members is in the middle, has a great job at a grocery store and that sort of thing.
So, we started to focus on that as a team. This is our way of giving back, community type stuff. And we want to make it for all of our guests to stay at the hotels. And from experience, I know when my daughter was growing up, there were so many things that we avoided.
Right.
Noises, routines, and there were so many things that you had to accommodate, and there was very few places that were accommodating.
Yeah, and it's not only that, but how to accommodate. And I think a lot of hoteliers out there, one of my favorite phrases, they don't know what they don't know. And you don't know how to handle these things. So it's easy to ignore it and put blinders on rather than address it. And I know you're working with our friend Alan over at Autism Double-Checked, right? I've also got a video with him, so please check that one out. So how are you focused on making sure your team can really put their best foot forward to make your guests feel loved?
Well, I think first it starts with awareness. There's so many people that just aren't aware of what they can do. They look at somebody screaming or somebody that is, maybe having an episode and they don't know how to handle it. So it's really a couple of step process. First, you want to make sure everybody's educated on what it is, like how people affect it. Two, we have every department head going through training. There's a manager training, and then there's each department. The food and beverage is different from front office training, which is different from housekeeping training. And it's just a matter of letting them know. With that, we also put together guides for them to have, and we let them know, our guests know, where we and how we can accommodate their loved one.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
And this falls under the category of look, you're going to be able to make more money by doing the right thing. And I love when those things come together. So how are you seeing the changes at your hotel and serving the community?
So,
And by hotel, I mean many hotels.
yeah, many hotels. So, and we've got some certified right now. We have more to go, but I think it was like striking when a meeting planner walked into the hotel 2 weeks ago and they saw that we were certified, and they looked at it and they said, "We've never heard that before."
Right.
And then she talked about her daughter being on the spectrum, and instantly she booked with us because that we were committed to that. And I think all employee population has done it. There's so many that almost everybody knows someone that's going to react it.
Yeah.
And we just thought it was a great thing to do. It's great business, but it's also great to make sure that people have a good experience.
Okay. And I got a question for you. You guys are doing the right thing on your property, but if you do everything in the world, if people don't know about it,
That's correct.
then what's the point? So how do you then take the awesomeness on the property level and transmit that to all of these families that need a place to go?
Well, it's on our website, and it's also Autism Double-Checked, which is a group that we work with, is very good at promoting that. It's good for us to promote. We talk about it wherever we can go, and we try to do the best that we can to be good ambassadors.
Yep.
My wife does that with the state, actually, and tries to improve the lives through other people. She's very involved in that, and she's gotten calls. Again, she's a good advocate for autism, but she's gotten calls right through the night on families that need help, and she lines up with resources. So that kind of gave us the idea to really, the more we can talk about it, the more we can, make people aware, then there's a lot more interest in it.
That's beautiful. How could we learn more? Maybe people want to do a program like this and they could contact you for some advice. So
Absolutely.
what's the best way to do that?
Email crussell@spirehotels.com.
I love it.
And Autism Double-Check is another great place.
Thanks for bringing positivity to the universe. Well, we need a lot more of it.
Hey, listen, it's absolutely, it's the least that we could do.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, he's Chris. I'm Glenn. You heard what the guy said. We got to do more to help our family and friends and people we don't know enjoy the hospitality experience. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.